What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Countdown Scouting Network. I'm your host, Joey Garcia, and today we have corners for the 2024 Summer Scouting Series. We have what it is officially. Yeah, I think it's less than 30 days until we finally get college football back. So we got this, and we got quarterbacks on Wednesday, and then Friday we'll go over top 50 prospects that I have down. So we're excited. We're getting towards the home stretch. Let's go ahead and get into the cornerbacks though. All right, so the first guy on here, we got Jason Marshall Jr. from Florida. He was a 4-star, 5-star coming out of high school. He got injured a little bit, got some playing time, and he's 6'1", 200 pounds. He is strong, long, and a great press man corner. It's funny because he's he's built to be a press man corner, and he plays it fairly well. He understands how to how the receiver is trying to play off him, what routes they're most likely trying to run. But his footwork isn't caught up to him yet. I think Corey Raymond is going to get with him this year, and I think he's going to look really, really good this year. This guy could be a third-round pick, a fourth-round pick, or he could be a first-round pick. Like he's got that far. If he just tweaks a couple little things, he could be really good. He's not a great zone corner. He's an okay zone corner. He's just built to be a man-to-man corner. So gotta love those in the NFL. Lockdown man corners. So I put him at 5. Going to number 4, we have Malachi Moore from Alabama. This is the best nickel in college football, and he's been the next best nickel in college football for like 2 years now. He's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, and he's just a DC's dream. Defensive coordinators love getting a piece like this on the field because he's just a chess piece. You can move him around everywhere. He's got good ball skills. I don't think you want to put him up as a single high safety. I think you want to, keep him low underneath. Maybe put him in the box occasionally. Maybe put him outside. But purely the best thing that you can have him do is just be playing against slot receivers and tight ends in a low zone situation if he's going to play any zone coverage. He's not the speediest. He's not the most athletic, but he understands what's going on. He understands what the receivers are doing, what the quarterback is wanting, and his instincts just work with him very, very well. So he's going to be a guy that's going to stick in the nickel, and he's going to be playing on underneath routes. He's going to be playing on in low zone coverage, and I mean this guy's elite. You think about kind of. No, I guess he doesn't really play like that, but he's gonna be elite. I mean, this is a guy that you're talking about first round pick, I think. Next guy we have up here, Denzel Burke from Ohio State, 6'1", 190 pounds. Again, this is another great man-to-man corner. He's got long arms. He's super powerful press man. The thing is, he's not great in zone. It kind of just feels like he doesn't have a full for zone coverage right now. And his freshman year was better than last year. Last year wasn't great for him. So we're hoping he goes back to his freshman year style of play and kind of takes a step off of that. But he's really good in man-to-man. He's a great press man corner. Maybe he figures out zone. Maybe he doesn't. Some guys just don't. Some guys are man-to-man corners, cover 3 corners, and that's about it. Maybe that's what he is. But if he can get a little bit more comfortable with zone and get back to where he was freshman year man-to-man wise, this guy's going to be a stud. All right. Kamari Lassiter from Georgia is another good corner that I like. 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. He's very thin. That's the only thing. I just feel uncomfortable with the size of him. But he does not play like a thin corner. He plays like he's thick. Comes downhill, likes to hit. He's not a great tackler, but he's a good enough tackler at his size. He doesn't have great speed. You would love at 180 pounds that he'd be faster. But he's got fine speed. His hips are really good. His arms are really long. So, I mean, if you're talking about corners, first couple things with corners are the hips good? Check. Does he have long arms? Check. Speed. His speed's okay. All right, well, how is he instinctually in zone? Oh, yeah, he's really good in zone. He can press well. So he's got the majority of the stuff, and everything that he doesn't have is adequate, I would say. So that's why I put him at number 2. He's a very safe pick with upside. You don't ever want a high floor, low ceiling guy. You want a guy that's kind of high floor with a high ceiling as well, and I feel like that's kind of what Kamari Lassiter is. All right, number 1, everyone could have guessed it. It's Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama. I mean, if you think about Sauce Gardner last year, no, that wasn't last year. That was 2 years ago. Think about Sauce Gardner 2 years ago. This is kind of the same guy. 6'1", 190 pounds, versatile outside corner. So he can play cover 1, he can play man coverage. He can play cover 2. He can play high zone, low zone. He can play cover 3 and play deep. But he's just locked down in every single coverage that you want from an outside corner. He's not going to play on the inside. I don't think he really has the hips for that. And he doesn't have the recovery speed and agility for that either. But he's got really great anticipation. He knows how to go up he knows when to go up for the ball, when to put his hands in the wide receiver's face. Though one negative that I have for him is he gets a little grabby. It's the same thing Sauce Gardner did. They get antsy. They want to make a play. They get a little grabby. It happens. Corners get grabby. I wanted to put something on here, so you know how I am. I want to put something negative on these things, so it's not just like I'm saying, oh, they're the greatest, and if they get to the NFL and struggle for a little bit, oh, he's getting personal fouls. How come you say that he's the greatest corner ever, and he's getting personal fouls? Yeah, he's a little grabby. So he might be a little grabby at the beginning. That's just kind of, you live with that and die with that, basically. So I still think he's far and above the best corner in this class, the best pure outside corner in this class, 100%. All right, let's get to some honorable mentions. Chris Abrams-Drain from Missouri. It hurt me not to put him in the top 5. It was between him, Jason Marshall Jr. I went with Jason Marshall Jr. because I think his upside this year can be tremendous and he can be a first-round pick. Chris Abrams-Drain, he's going to live in that second to third to fourth round range. But then he's going to get to the NFL and he's going to be a quality number 2 corner. I don't think he'll ever be a number 1, but he's going to be a quality number 2 corner. Quarterbacks aren't going to want to go to. He plays the ball well. He's extremely aggressive. He can play zone. He can play man coverage. And again, he's just very physical. And I really love watching his tape. I want to watch some more of it. I'm excited to actually get to watch him this season and see if he improves at all or if he's just a stud like he kind of was last year. Another guy, Nate Wiggins from Clemson, Cooper DeJean from Iowa, Kalen Carson from Wake Forest, and then Fentrell Cypress II from FSU. All right, so Fentrell Cypress II from FSU. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch him when watching the other guys on defense for FSU. I know Friday we talked a little bit about Akeem Dent, but again, I didn't really break down Akeem Dent's tape. Also didn't break down Ventrell Cypress II's tape. But from what I'm hearing a lot of good buzz from them. Cooper DeJean from Iowa, again, hearing some more good stuff from him. Did not get a chance to watch him, unfortunately. Same with Nate Wiggins and Kalen Carson. But I wanted to put these guys on here to inform myself and give myself the name. Just in my head, so if I'm hearing it or I'm watching something on TV or I'm seeing something while breaking down some stuff, who was that on Clemson when I'm trying to watch Jeremy Trotter, the linebacker, maybe? And man, this guy's coming up and making plays. Wiggins, where did I hear that? Oh, that's right. Wiggins is the cornerback. So had to put a few guys on here just so we're all aware of some more guys. Instead of just being aware of 5, let's be aware of 10. So let's show these guys some love. Go ahead and leave a like on this video and subscribe if you did enjoy it. If not, that's all right. Go ahead and put down in the comment section things that you want me to improve on. If there's some other corners that you guys enjoy watching and think should get some love, go ahead and put them down in the comment section as well. That's all I've got for you guys today. Wednesday, we will wrap up the positional series with quarterbacks. And I know you guys are excited about that. I'm excited too. So we will see you guys then. Have a good day. Peace.